welcome back to Noggin Picks. Top picks of the week. What's the week again?
June 23rd? 24th? I don't know.
1st of July is next weekend.
Yeah.
Well, we're working on this new camera. Please tell us what you like. Please let us know if this is much better. Audio, all that stuff.
Yes.
But yeah, let's get to it. Let's start with honorable mentions. My honorable mention, one of the honorable mentions, is something that Jericho. Another shout out, Jericho. But Sword, number 6. However, I've been really enjoying it. I think it's been much better than I anticipated, I should say. There's this opening dialogue scene between Captain America, and Dr. Doom. And it's perfectly captured. She didn't read it, but Al Ewing's writing it.
So, what else did you like about it?
I just think the dialogue, that's a dialogue that stood out the most about this book. Not much action in this.
The artwork looks awesome too.
Very good artwork.
So, Black Hammer Reborn is next in our honorable mentions. This was just an awesome issue to kind of get back into Black Hammer. I just think it was really good. I miss Black Hammer. It's just... There's a lot of kind of setup going on that I'm excited to see where it goes.
Black Hole, though, is a very dumb name as a villain.
Or is it?
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I'm just so excited and glad it's back, and Lucy is just brilliant as Black Hammer. So
it's nice to have Jeff Lemire on the list.
Yes, he's my fave. All right.
On to our third honorable mention, third and final.
Yes.
I'll let you take this one. I know you like this more than I did.
Shadecraft number 4. I mean, this issue, if you've been reading this series, it kind of just takes a spin in a good way, I think. And, yeah, I mean, just the dialogue in this and just kind of where it's going, I'm excited to see where it goes next. But yeah, if you haven't been reading the series and, I don't know, you like, what would you say, kind of...
I wouldn't say psychological horror.
No, kind of like some suspense.
Yeah.
Yeah, and yeah, it's just so good, so good.
So for the onto our top 5 picks of the week. Number 5 is Repeat. I think Robin was on the list before, but Robin number 3 is an amazing Counter Hawk cover.
Yes.
Going off of what I was saying about Sword, this conversation, the dialogue. Damien and Connor have this conversation, and that I just absolutely loved. But but unlike Sword, there's actually action that happens in this book.
I just think the mashup of Joshua Williamson and Gleb Melnikov is just
it blends extremely well.
Yeah, but yeah, and then I'm not gonna give away the ending, but I'm excited to see kind of what happens next with the ending reveal.
I'll just say this, that we're not gonna give away the ending, but it does seem familiar. Maybe that's a good thing though with the story. Josh Williamson is one of the best writers in my opinion right now, so I'm looking forward to what happens in issue 4 and beyond.
Yeah.
So these 4, the next 4 could be number 1. Let's just be honest.
Yeah.
So if you could, maybe this is 1D. Stray Dogs, Part 5.
The finale.
Was this amazing movie on Watch cover.
Friday the 13th.
If you haven't been reading it, when the trade comes out, pick up the trade. You dissect that in 15, 20 minutes. And I say that because you just be like, what happens next? What happens next? What happens next?
Yeah.
Tony Fleeks and Trisha Foster.
Fastener?
Fastener.
Yeah, the lighting sucks, or the lighting angle.
But yeah, it's a great book. I can't really say anything more than that. All dogs go to heaven meets Silence of the Lambs.
But I think with the ending, it was necessary.
Oh, the ending was perfect.
Yeah.
There was no denying that ending.
Yeah. So yeah, definitely, if you have not read Stray Dogs, read it all at once. You'll love it. And
try to find all the homage covers.
Yeah.
All
right.
1C.
Yeah. We also got the other cover too of this, but Something's Killing the Children. Shocker. Number 17. James Tynan, Werther Deladera, Miguel Morto. This whole issue after 16, which was on our list last week, this is just continuing the backstory
domination.
And what Erica's learning about, and it's just wow.
This is seriously a perfect blend of writer and artist.
Oh yeah. 100%.
And it's even color, the color list, everything is just boom, boom, boom. We're gonna point this to 100%. It's just probably my favorite Teen book.
Yeah, I think this is definitely that and Batman for me.
Department of Truth.
That too, yeah.
No, but
yeah,
there hasn't been a single bad issue in that entire run.
Mm-mm.
But I can say that there has been a bad issue in Department of Truth and Batman, or a disappointing issue.
For you, maybe.
On to 1B, or 2, is a book that shocked the hell out of me. By that, I mean because she really enjoyed it. And originally, this was not on my top 5. But she read it this morning, and she was like, oh my god, I love this book. Spawn Universe.
Yes. Why have I not been reading Spawn?
She's never read Spawn before. I think she's watched maybe a couple episodes of the animated series.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
This is I honestly feel like you could be not reading Spawn. Oh, perfect example.
Yeah.
And dive into this and be excited for the future of Spawn.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you really can't dive into the story that much. I mean...
No.
But
yeah, it sets everything up.
It sets everything up for the future. It has these 3 backstories. Gunslinger.
She-Spawn.
She-Spawn. And,
Medieval
Spawn. And I'm in love with Gunslinger Spawn.
That was cool.
But honestly, She-Spawn had the best story in the entire
world. It was just it hit you. Wow.
It's hey, McFarlane can actually write something that's not pure action and actually has heart. Yeah. I'm not saying that this hasn't been the case before. It was just I want more She-Spawn.
Yes. Oh. So, read it, definitely. Even if you've never read Spawn, you won't regret it.
Put it on the pull list. We did that.
Yeah. So. Okay, and this next one, kind of snuck up on... Not really. I mean, we love this title, so I'm going to show both covers. This awesome Juneteenth cover of Bitterroot.
A little bit. See if we can get it.
Bitterroot 14, and then the normal cover. So, man, what do you think? It's just... I think Sanford Green's artwork is beyond amazing in this.
Yeah, I seriously think that Green's artwork in this specific issue is among his strongest. A lot of splash pages, a lot of full pages. I mean, if you haven't been reading Bitterroot, both volumes are out, 2 volumes are out. This is the penultimate issue.
Of the third arc?
The third arc.
I think, yeah.
I very much like this book. I've been liking it since day one.
Yeah, it's just, everyone needs to read this book, hands down.
The social commentary, the fact that it is almost a black renaissance going against demons and the Jinnu, right?
Jinnu, yeah.
Jinnu, which is demons?
Yeah, I mean, essentially it's kind of
racial demon, racist demons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good way
how they express this hatred and they turn into these monsters, and then the Sengri?
Yeah, the Sangrean family. So this family is fighting against demons, and it is, like you said, a social construct. So it's just so good. Such a good spin on everything.
Yeah.
Definitely read it.
Definitely, yeah. I mean, it's been nominated for an Eisner. I mean, come on.
Yeah, another one that narrowly missed our
honorable mentions.
Honorable mentions, I think for me, was Philadelphia, which that series is on, I think, 14 as well. You definitely need to read that series as well.
Well, it's funny she mentions that too, because our top 5 were completely different this week. I had a lot of Marvel on that list. She's not reading Marvel. She's reading Silk, and she read Pride. Right?
Yeah, and you wanted to put Pride.
And I wanted to put Pride on it. So what we might do is we might publish a blog on Pride. But let me know if you let us know if you want us to do like separate top 5s. If her top 5 opposed to my top 5, that way you can have a comparison to be like, okay, it's not just their top 5; it's what they both think.
Yeah, I mean sometimes like this week it was not as.
We've read 40 books this week.
Yeah, so it was a little harder, but we'll see what happens next week.
Oh yeah. But thanks for tuning in.
Yes.
Like, comment, subscribe, and see you at the comic shop.